Okay. So Oath is our player 1. Swampy our player 2. And for those just tuning in, Oath would be the gentleman on our right, and Swampy, the gentleman on our left, in our wonderful player cam. And here we go. Combatants are ready. Pikachu versus Gardevoir. And sorry if I slaughter the Pokemon's names. I have not been keeping up to date on the latest generation's pronunciations. Granted, I'll recognize those faces, but the names are just a little unfamiliar to me. But we are getting started here. It looks like Oath is going to get a little bit of retaliation here, but Swampy coming in with the aerial. Gonna knock Oath all the way back to stage, and now we have the phase swap. And Swampy coming in with another aerial, and although it whiffs, he does follow up with a nice ground combo. And now Oath just having the hardest time getting in past these projectiles, and he's gonna take that one to the face and go ahead and lose that round. It goes well, my friend. Swampy's gonna take the first round of our first game.
Looks like Oath was still getting warmed up.
Yep, Oath definitely getting warmed up here. Having a really hard time hitting anything. He does catch, I believe that's Thunder.
Yes, correct. That does a little bit of a stun, but Oath not taking full advantage of that. But
now Pikachu's quick attack, I'm assuming he has that.
Kind of.
In the field phase.
It's not. Oh yeah. Gonna hit this though. Yep.
Oh, that does hit.
Caught him in a backwards roll, but it doesn't. That's one weird thing I don't understand about Gardevoir. Sometimes her burst attack, it hits, but it doesn't go through. There's apparently a certain part of the hit that needs to connect in order for it to actually go fully through.
Okay.
And
Ooh, Oath's gonna land the aerial though, get a little bit of a ground combo off of it, but
there it is. That's all it takes.
a double hit. Double hit's gonna punish that counter. So we've got a tied up game, 1 round apiece. And it looks like these guys are going to be pretty open about their selection here.
No hidden selections whatsoever.
No.
Ooh, she gets the arrow.
Oh, good grab.
Beats the shield.
Yes. He gets a good bit of pushback with that.
But then Gardevoir's able to recoil right away. Or worse.
Yeah.
Retaliate. That's
Yes. Yes. Oh, but after this grab, it does look like Oath is going to have his synergy gauge available to him if he wants to continue this pressure. Honestly, I can't imagine either one of these players not wanting to use it, as this round will take the game. Now, I don't believe that you can combo off of the synergy activation into a synergy burst, can you?
It is not a perfect combo, but once again, he gets a hit, but not the correct one.
Oh, the punish! Okay, so Oath going to take that first game.
Yeah, not using his synergy burst off that. That's an interesting choice, but I guess he just wanted to keep something hidden in his back pocket a little bit for the next match.
And they're going to go right back into it. No character switches. Now, I believe you're friends with Swampy, right?
That I am.
How much experience does he have with this game?
Not a huge amount, but he has played it a bit. We are roommates in an apartment, and he sometimes when I'm sitting there sparring, he jumps in.
Okay.
So, but he does primarily stick with Gardevoir at this point, though he's been complaining a lot about some of the mechanics, such as that synergy burst with that extra hit needing to actually connect.
Yeah.
Oath going with the Thunder Spam now.
Yep, I dig it. Definitely punishing these projectiles that Gardevoir's been throwing out. But this pink projectile coming in for the damage to get the phase switch, and now we've got the good old traditional brawl going.
Grab.
Yeah, good choice. That is another way to punish grabs. I never think about that.
And when you jump out of a grab, it's very easy to follow up with an aerial attack. But
Sure. He jumped back on that one, though. Kind of letting the space get the better of him there. Both able to close the distance with a couple hits and then the grab.
That's all it takes.
But Swampy Synergy is on board now.
See, oh no phase shift yet. Gardevoir is a little bit stronger in field phase than Pikachu would typically be, but the moves that Swampy is going for are not necessarily the best options. This one will connect. He gets that first hit, and that's all that's required, and it's a good amount of damage coming in both directions.
Okay, 1/3 of the life bar is gone.
And it goes directly into a phase shift, maybe not quite as advantageous. Both finally able to get off his synergy burst.
And he's definitely looking to pressure him, but these Thunderbolts, or whatever that is not closing the distance. And he's not able to get his burst off in time.
Nope.
Good blocking, and the double grab.
Oh, twice in a row.
All right.
The faster hands get it. And still going for the Thunder as a counter to the side projectile that Gardevoir likes to spam.
It looks like Swampy did try to punish the landing and does get it this time. And now he's just going to play the camp game here in the corner, and it works. Okay. So 1 round apiece again in game 2.
Now, if Swampy has something else that he can pull out, then he will definitely have the ability to really, really win this matchup in his favor. But given what we've seen so far, spam seems to be the answer. He must feel like he needs a little more practice.
Yeah, it works. Pikachu's definitely got a lot of frame advantage once they get up close and personal too, so I like the strategy in this matchup. And now both synergies are out, so whoever makes the first mistake will probably get the super on him, and Pikachu's just going to go for it.
Oh, he did not.
That's big damage.
That'll be good amount of damage in that awkward-looking Pika fist.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Thunder Punch, I'm guessing that's what it is.
Kinda. Bolt Tackle is what they call it, but for some reason they put a fist in it.
Okay.
But Gardevoir unable to get off a Synergy Burst at all. But able to punish a grab there with a good critical hit and some nice damage.
Oh, but...
And then retaliates with a critical hit. And a critical grab will finish it off.
Woo, that's it then. Oath is going to take this 2-0.
Yes, sir.
All right. Handshakes are given, and that is it for the round. So, for those just tuning in, this is Pokken here at Easy Nights, and that was your round 1. Oath is going to move on in winners, which means that he will actually have to fight me.
Ooh.
Tiny Tom, it looks like you've got
Me and Anthony.
the store owner himself.
Blaziken Ditto coming at you.
Yep. Yeah, we'll probably want to get that on stream next, honestly.
Possibly.
For those wanting to get in the bracket and see who has all come out tonight, I will post that in the chat here. You can also hit that explanation point and bracket. Here, let me just give you the command there for those not familiar with these kind of bots. And that will get you your bracket there. So follow along as we proceed. And we've got Anthony here chilling. Why don't we get you guys on stream? Your match is up next.
Sure, sounds good.
All right. Tiny Tom and Anthony coming up in our round 2. And this will still be a best of 3. And these guys are jumping right into it. Settings are correct. So for those looking to start to compete in Pokken, it is 2 rounds to win, 80 seconds a match, no skill on, and yeah, I think that's it. I think those are the 3 settings you gotta have. Your cheer is all the same. And hello, Alistair, NA. Welcome to Easy Nights here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. This is Mag, and Wolf Clock will be your commentator. Thanks for joining us. And we're about to get started in this round 2. Tiny Tom and Anthony. Anthony actually taking second place last week here at Easy Nights. Using the Blaziken, so we're going to see a nice Blaziken Ditto here. And honestly, you know what? I'm not 100% sure which Blaziken is which. I should have found that out. You know what? I'm actually going to ask our TO Kiwi if he can fill me in with that information. So, one moment. We'll find out who's player 1, who's player 2. Do you know that, though? Do you know that? They might have, like, swapped controllers or something. Round 2. So we've definitely got the red Blaziken in the bottom left corner and blue Blaziken's health in the top right corner. Now whether... Okay, so Anthony is red Blaziken. Okay, let me go ahead and swap that out. And so it looks like Tiny Tom is the one to take this first round.
It appears.
And now he's going to activate that burst.
That is Anthony, though.
And
he is. That's right. He's blue.
Yep.
It's so confusing.
And he tries to get off the synergy burst, but that is not going to work out for him. And
Brave Bird all up in here.
now Anthony's going to burst his way into action, and can he get it?
Oh, I thought he was going to do the burst attack there.
Me too.
You're on the wall. That's the right thing to do there. But Brave Bird will also do the job.
Okay. That'll work. So we've got tied game 1-1. Okay. And so this time, Tiny Tom is the one that's going to draw first blood, but Anthony answering back with a fury here, and now gets the grab off the reset. Tiny Tom, though, not going to have that pressure in his face, and he's going to activate his synergy burst, or at least his synergy mode. Whether he gets the burst off before his meter drops is a question, but he's going for it. Is Anthony caught pressing the button? No, he gets his block up. And now he is going to loop-de-loop his way in for more pressure. But his synergy burst is about halfway there, so he is not going to be able to end this quickly. But a heavy aerial is definitely going to put him in advantage, and then he's just going to punish that approach. So Anthony going to take that first game. And they're going to discuss Pokemon selection here, and we're going to stick around with the Ditto. So, and for those that aren't familiar with Pokken competitiveness, this Ferrum stage is the only competitive stage at this time. So this is where all of our tournament matches will be taking place. Save those fancy stages for at home with fun with your friends. And here we go. So it looks like Anthony has definitely found his footing, and he is laying the pressure on. However, Tiny Tom has been able to punish a couple of those approaches. But now we'll have to circle around the beams of light that Anthony's assist has brought in. But it looks like the patience paid off for him. Tiny Tom able to get in for the right choice there, and now has the round up on Anthony in this game too. And we see both of these guys going at it. It does look like Tiny Tom is going to come out with the pressure, but it is quickly turned around as Anthony is going to grab that shield. Tiny Tom realizing that the string was not safe on block and goes for defensive mode only to get punished. And that fire loop-de-loop is not the right spacing. and he got punished for it, but answers the rebuttal here with a synergy burst for some mighty damage. Anthony down to about 50% now, but activates his synergy mode himself, gets behind for a huge punish, but cannot get his super off in that combo. And now we've got a pretty even round here as both contestants had about 50%. That counter is going to come in, and now Tiny Tom is in a super tough situation. Going to get punished? No, actually ended up being safe. Anthony going for a big hit rather than the quick attack. And now Tiny Tom just taking full control of this stage, pushing Anthony back to the corner, but Anthony going to get around with a roundhouse and take that round out of nowhere. Wow. So we are going into the final round of game 2. And Anthony going to come in first with the damage and going to punish that block string with a grab. And big Firebird coming in, pushing Tiny Tom back, but Tiny Tom having the synergy burst to get back. Oh, but he cannot punish Anthony's synergy mode with his own burst, and now he's just going to have to opt for some just strings. Oh, but the jump actually gets him out of the burst mode activation, and now we pretty much got anybody's game. Anthony coming in with a little bit of a string and then baiting out an attack with the counter. And we do see that light green bar reduce with the shield punches, but it's not going to matter. Anthony going to take the entire match with that last game. So Anthony going to move on through winners, and Tiny Tom will have to fight his way through the losers bracket.
Close.
Very close.
Very close.
Very
right there.
close.
I'd been practicing a little bit of Blaziken trying, but I should be practicing the Ditto more, I guess.
Yeah. The Ditto's always tough, man.
Yeah.
You think you know your character, and then you're like, oh, yeah, you can do that kind of stuff, too. And, yep.
We only had a few clashes in there, too, but it was fun nonetheless.
Yeah.
You're up next.
Yeah, I'm going to grab Oath. Oath, you ready? Oath!
I'll update the challenge.
All right. Well, you can't update the challenge, but you can update the scoreboard.
Okay.
And yes, Alistair, we do have a Twitter. It is... Let me go ahead and put it on there for you. I don't use it enough as I should, but I will start using it if people are asking for it. And it is twitter.com/mag on Twitch. So there you go. And otherwise, follow us on Facebook. That's where I'm most active for MAG, and that is the same exact thing. Let me go ahead and throw it in here. Facebook.com/mag on Twitch. Oath is dropping out? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Then I will fight Anthony in winter semis. So let me go get the bracket updated, and then I will grab Anthony here.
I will make sure the bracket is updated. Be right back. All right. Wolf Clock's got it. So, with Oath dropping out, it's a little unfortunate. Messing with the bracket a bit. Oh well. So Kiwi and Brolo are going in now then.
Okay, so
you got it?
And we're good.
Are they fighting on the... Oh, you guys are going. Okay. So they're fighting on stream. Kiwi and Brolo are fighting off stream. We're going to have to get Evan and Swampy in there at some point. Probably off stream also.
Which Pokemon are you battling with?
And if Oath is dropping out, then that means I get a freebie in losers bracket. Which, tier. Alright, See Wolf Clock in there, and Anthony's player 2. So, yep. I got it all correct here.
If you
Oh, we got a Pro Controller up in here. Interesting. I wonder how much of an advantage that'll actually give. We'll have to question him on that afterwards, see if that's worth a pickup. Those things are not cheap, by any stretch of the word.
which Pokemon are you battling with?
So we got Anthony going Blaziken again, and Wolfclock going Garchomp. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the previous stream, our first preliminary
Which
one,
cheer skill would you
we
like to
had
use
this
if you want to
matchup
hold your battle
in the
in?
finals of losers bracket. Wait, no, in the finals of winners bracket, we had this matchup: Garchomp, Wolfclock as Garchomp versus Anthony as Blaziken, and Wolfclock reset the bracket because he was coming from losers bracket, and then ended up going all the way to win it. So this is a bit of a grudge match going on here, and we'll see how much Anthony has been able to improve. Now, Wolfclock, among all of us, has the most experience with this game, given that he played a bit and owns the Wii U version. And so we see Anthony trying to gain control early, but then Garchomp able to take advantage of the immense wall pressure by pushing him almost all the way back. Ooh, we get a crit on the grab twice in a row. Ooh, Garchomp able to really take advantage of the push that he's got. Almost lands the Sand Tomb on the range. And Blaziken is wondering what to do. The dig. He's immune to the high jump kick during the dig. Anthony trying to pull something back. Goes for the Brave Bird. We all know he likes those. Ooh, he almost came out of the shield at the wrong time, but able to shield the dig. And Dragonite coming in quick. Able to hit, but supports can't kill. All he needs is one good hit. Anthony going for his support too. Wolfclock shields all of it, and the dig will finish it off. Close game, round 1. We will see how this finishes out, but you can see the determination on these two faces. This is the grudge match. Ooh, that aerial that Garchomp's got. Supreme range over any of Blaziken's aerial attacks. And Wolfclock able to see those Brave Birds from very far away. But Anthony able to fake the second hit on the heavy and go for the grab instead. But the dig still overpowering the high jump kick. Ooh, he's getting a little bit more damage off. And Garchomp not quite. Just shield for shield. Ooh, good hits. Good combo there. And sent Blaziken able to get off a high jump kick. Garchomp going directly for the synergy break. Uh-oh. That's not good. That looks like it could be game. Yeah, that'll be enough. Yep. That's game 1. Game 1 for Wolfclock. Alright, and we are not getting a change of character from either player. Wolfclock still confident from last week, obviously. But Anthony's still honing his skills as Blaziken. He's a big Blaziken fan, guys. Trying to take a little bit more advantage of the range that Blaziken has over Garchomp, but not quite hitting it. Ooh, but able to get a crit off into the grab. Anthony's still trying to hit those Brave Birds, but getting caught in the double Sand Tomb combo. The dig misses, but it's still a good approach for Garchomp. And the crit off the grab again. Ooh, Anthony drops it a little bit on the wall there. He had a chance to finish it right there. I don't know if it would have been quite enough damage. Little bit of HP recovery for Garchomp before things get finished off. Hopefully, ooh, we'll see. Oh, the shield into shield, the earthquake. Ooh, it's getting close now. Ooh, the counter! Able to finish it off with that counter. And that is one thing, definitive advantage that Garchomp has over Blaziken. But that counter, it does last a while. You have to wait it out. There's only a little bit of leeway post-counter that you can still hit. But Anthony coming out swinging. Ooh, getting a crit Brave Bird, dealing massive damage there. Ooh, except Garchomp's aerial game is still better than Blaziken's. Ooh, but he gets the Sand Tomb grab off. Garchomp able to hold him against the wall for a good chunk of damage as a power character. Blaziken is sort of going into a little bit of a panic here. Ooh, is that going to land? That lands. That's going to be a good chunk of damage for Anthony. Will this be enough to help secure the game? A good third of his life bar. Ooh, did he get the shield off? He did not. That's going to be almost death for Anthony, but he'll still be alive by a good 50 points or so. Ooh, less than that, 12. This is make or break now. Ooh, gets a crit on the Blaze Kick. Ooh, but the counter to finish it off again. Unfortunate start, but maybe Anthony will be coming back for the win from the losers bracket to reverse last week and give the bracket reset right back to Wolf Clock. Oh, forgot to write on Anthony's name, Frost Giant Anthony. I didn't write Frost Giant Anthony on there. I'm sorry.
Oh shoot, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Finishing off those games with counter a lot there.
Yep.
It's a very reliable hit.
It is. It is. If you think your opponent is going to be aggressive, hit that counter. Just hit that counter. Oh, yeah, that definitely saved me.
Oh yeah, there were some close games in there. You wouldn't know it by the score, but
no, but I mean, Anthony, he beat me last week in winners finals, and then I had to reset the bracket on him. And I think every single one of our sets went to the last game last round, but I think I practiced a little more than he did this week. So
Anthony's a busy guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's running Frost Giant games and all.
Right.
It's an amazing venue. They treat us really well.
They do. Shout outs to Frost Giant Games. Such a superb place. Whether you want to come play Smash and Pokken on Tuesday nights, or you're looking for tons of different trading card games to play, it's the place to come, man.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take a look at this bracket then. So we are waiting for Kiwi.
Wild Fox gonna play.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
Let's do it. So it looks like Kiwi did pull off the win against Brola 2-1. And now we are going to get winner semis on stream here. Kiwi, our TO versus Wild Fox. So Wild Fox, another one of your buddies, right?
Oh yeah, he's our newest roommate. Only known him for a couple of months now, but trust him enough to be our roommate because referral through Craig. Craig has known him longer.
Okay.
So Wild Fox has been practicing with us since day one when I got Pokken. So
battle of the buddies here on stream then, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
And worth noting, last week when I was playing Kiwi, I had lost to Kiwi a total of like 6 times of maybe 40 or 50.
Yeah.
So not very much, but then Kiwi knocked me out of the bracket.
Yeah.
Kiwi has beaten Wild Fox maybe 3 times out of 15 or so.
Yeah.
So let's hope for the same thing again this week. A nice, good upset.
All right.
We all know how fierce Kiwi can be.
Oh, I know.
In the tournaments.
Competition definitely drives the man, as he gives no bars once he is in bracket.
And this is both of these guys' mains right here.
Scizor versus
Decidueye.
Excellent. I like it.
Brand new for Pokken Tournament DX.
Yes.
Though it was in the arcade version, but I don't think any of us are from Japan.
Nope. I don't think any of us have touched an arcade cabinet Pokken.
It would be so cool to have that thing just sitting in your basement.
Yo! Or even at a venue like this, right?
Yeah. It'd be amazing.
But things are going to get heated here quick. And what is this? Decidueye putting on the pain right now.
Oh, yeah. Decidueye's got a very reliable combo to go for. That combo right there.
Oh, and he
there,
gets the
that.
reset.
And he
All
can
right.
follow it up with a grab or another hit.
Oh,
And
okay.
if Kiwi's able to correctly predict what he goes for, then he can punish it just like he did. And he seems to be somewhat on his game, but we'll see how this goes.
Actually, it's looking pretty even here. Kiwi almost down for the punch, but Wild Fox is right there too. So, and I'm actually going to swap these tags because it looks like Wild Fox is our player 1 right now.
I believe so, yes.
And he's going to take the first round.
So, Decidui, I don't know how to pronounce it. Plays very different from a lot of other characters in that there's some very reliable, easy to hit combos. But if you're really looking to get some high-level playoff, you have to master the projectiles, the range of those projectiles, and everything going along with it. So,
Okay, so you would say he's more of an advanced character since you have to get his spacing more precise?
in field mode, yes, very much so. Requires more advanced play to get anything good going.
Oh, wow. His burst, though, looks like he has tons of range.
Oh yeah, ridiculous range on it.
Oh, and Kiwi is going to punish that with a burst of his own.
That will likely be game there.
Yeah, not much life left.
Oh,
Wow.
I forget how weak Caesar's first attack is.
Now, his attack strength altogether, though, goes up after the fact, though, doesn't it? Or only during? Not sure. I thought he had some sort of mode like that where he gets boosted attack.
Caesar?
Maybe not? Yeah. Maybe not?
During burst, he does have an attack boost.
Okay.
But aside from that, he does have Swords Dance, which in normal Pokemon games would give an attack boost, but in this, it just adds to combos and gives another option for projectile. Ooh, really liking that Bug Bite.
Ooh, and the grab is going to get punished with a really good land-covered attack. I'm not sure what that was, but whoa, what was that? A counter?
That was Decidui going into his grab option out of his heavy combo.
Oh, okay.
And Kiwi able to get off a light attack to get the critical, and then unfortunately missing his burst attack, but that's some good damage there. Ooh.
All right. So Wild Fox has his burst out, and that projectile is going to take it. Let me see a fancy little animation here.
Fireworks.
Oh, wow. He makes himself a party. Hey, this guy's fancy as hell.
Oh yeah, they really went all out with this game
All
for
right.
animations.
So that's game one, going to Wild Fox.
Yeah.
We could see a new contestant here in our winners finals. I mean, either way, either of these guys get into winners finals, and it's a new one, I guess. So
Oh, we have an updated bracket there.
no, unfortunately, I cannot update bracket from here because Kiwi did not put the bracket in Mag. He put it
Kiwi's
under his
bad.
own username. Boo! And we've got somebody standing right in front of the player cam here. Okay.
Kiwi forgot his modem today too, so we don't full disclosure, we don't have a 100% full official Pokken tournament setup because we're supposed to have dual LAN adapters set up connected to a modem so that we can just do a local LAN party between the switches.
Right.
So that each has the same perspective.
Do you think that being a player 2 perspective really is a disadvantage?
At our level, not so much.
Okay.
Maybe to a few of us. I'm not even sure though that any of us are able to claim high enough level play. Ooh, Kiwi able to get off this fight. It's really punishing Wild Fox. I was gonna say Wolf Fox.
I'd like to know what that grass move is, though. What's the goal there with that move? Is that a counter? Is that
Which one's that?
the one where he sends all the vines?
The vines
out?
forward. That one actually alters the Decidueye's hitbox backwards, so it's kind of a dodge while also sending the vines ahead of his hitbox. So
okay.
it's kind of a counter, but more indirectly.
Sure. More like a feint than almost.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it's gonna grab that. So nice work there by Wild Fox, getting that first round of this game 2. looking to get. Yo, what's up? And
going for the burst right away.
yeah. And let's see if it pays off for him. I would have actually liked to see it at the end of that combo, but I'm not exactly 100% sure on which combos lead into the supers. So, and that grab is going to punish that defensive option there. And now Craig looking for the super off the bounce.
Too big of a bounce.
Okay. Fair enough. And now synergy gauges are gone for Wild Fox.
Really should be gone here in a moment once Wild Fox lets him sit.
Yeah. Definitely not letting him breathe.
Not in the slightest. Oh
That's
man,
it.
that is all she wrote.
A 2-0 sweep.
Man,
That actually looked kind of dominant towards the end there.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna lie.
it's having watched a bit more of Pokken Tournament now. It's appearing as if Decidueye is a very strong pick,
All right, all right.
and we'll see how things turn out. But I would expect to see some nerfs in the future.
Oh, okay. All right, so
Only a
now
bit.
finals. We're gonna do best of 5 here. Nope, that already rolled out, Kiwi. We got winners finals.
Which Pokemon are you battling with?
I'm gonna have to make sure he's over there updating the bracket now. Is he gonna do it right? Come on, Kiwi, I believe in you.
Apparently,
Well, I don't, but I
you
do.
can get a special
Come on.
title when you complete
You can do
the
it.
mission panel. Did you get one
Nothing?
yet?
No? He updates me, but not Wolf Clock Anthony. You didn't update Wolf Clock Anthony.
What do you mean?
Wolf Clock already beat Anthony.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, fucking, I'm not the only one that can do this.
We can't from here. I don't want to abandon stream. That's no fun. Streaming is very fun here, though. Having this last week was the first time I ever spoke on a stream, ever. So I hope I'm doing okay. Hope I'm not rambling, and someone please yell at me if I'm doing anything wrong. I also don't know for sure how PG Wolfclock likes his streams, but I have already made a few lewd remarks, so that's out the window.
What
And
you
here
want
we
to
go,
do
coming
is
into the
cheer
match.
skills. Choose where you want to hold your battle.
We have Wild Fox versus Wolfclock. These two have not met in bracket yet, and this is Wild Fox's first bracket. So we will see how Wild Fox can do against Wolfclock, who has been practicing this game much more recently. Ooh, Wild Fox went for the whimsical option, but got nothing for it. Ooh, rushing forward with the Spirit Shackle arrows, and gets the grab off. Wolfclock's gonna have to learn to anticipate that grab on there. Wild Fox able to get off the vines, but not able to follow up with anything, as that is mostly just a distance keeper. But Wolfclock pushing back hard and able to continue the hits from duel to field and straight back to duel. And Wild Fox trying to get some pressure, but just hitting straight on the shields, and Wolfclock able to punish it well. But Wolfclock able to block the... Ooh, this is good damage here. Ooh, and the finisher with the long-range charged arrow. Wolfclock's got to learn a little bit from how Wild Fox is playing this. I'm going to mix up those names at some point. Wolf Fox, Wild Clock. Who knows? Ooh, able to get the stun and the stat drop on the Spirit Shackle. And goes for the Lapras, but Wolfclock able to hit back and crit hit on the... But Decidueye goes for the Synergy Burst, and Garchomp responds with the same thing. We'll see here how this goes. Ooh, and Garchomp able to get off his hit in between animation time. Decidueye's heavy hits. This will do a good amount of damage. Not quite kill. Decidueye still in it. Going for his burst attack quick, but it doesn't quite have enough range. Overestimating that by a bit. Here comes the Draco Meteors from Dragonite, but still not quite finished off. And spamming the... Ooh, but able to punish a grab. Wolfbot probably anticipating the shield there, but not able to correctly position the dig to finish it off. What goes, Craig? I mean, Kiwi. You fixed it. It says the correct now.
This is not though.
You gave Open one.
Yes, that's because he jumped out the cliff. He quits. And personal pet peeve, if you don't have time to play, don't enter. Very frustrating to be like, no, let's forget the bracket.
Ooh.
Also, the grab.
Yes. That is one thing that you seem to have a way to hold on, is how to punish that grab option out of the heavy hits.
Okay. No, please.
No, please, make fun of Pokken all you want.
Don't. It's a trap. Don't do this.
So it's Tekken with Pikachu.
Yes.
Probably.
Pikachu just did Thunderbolt.
Basically.
Oh, they can't even sidestep. Look at this.
Come on, you can do better than this.
You can team up in this game, we just don't because we're bad.
I mean, you don't. It's the only thing I know how to do because I don't jump.
True.
You heading up?
Have a good one.
Good seeing ya. See you Thursday. All right.
Wait, did Evan and Swampy play?
I hope so. Jump on it. Plug the controllers back in, but they waited for it. But they must have.
Interesting. Okay, so they did play. That's what it sounds like. So we only have one person abandoning bracket this time. But I don't know who took that last one. I have not been paying attention. We'll see what happens after this game, and then we'll have to ask if things happen. Ooh, he goes. Wolfclock going for the shield again, but that is not the right option. You can see the right mid-attack there. And once again, really getting punished for those mid-combo shields. And I guess that is why Decidueye was built the way it was built, to punish the mid-combo shields in the way they can.
Or down B. Down B is probably a good option too.
DDD down B.
DDD down B. That's my take at Slack. That's the only way to go.
Pseudo counter.
It is
for
weird.
the finish.
Can be countered, which is nice.
But I think I missed it. Who won that first set?
No, I was not here.
You were here while it was happening. We were just talking about other stuff.
I mean, rip.
Ooh, he goes for the grab to get punished. What was that madness?
I believe our box had it.
Is
And
that
it's gonna miss.
connect? Oh no, he's able to get off the shield. The disadvantage of ranged burst attacks. The shields are.
This is gonna
better
hurt
range.
though. Which 7? Which 7 hits? God. Ooh. So
34
painful.
hits. A lot of damage from a power character like that.
Dragonite
Try and finish it off soon. Oh, but
gets the phase shift to waste the support.
Yep.
Very
Wild
unfortunate.
Fox.
However, charging everything.
oh, and
What?
Wild Fox coming out of shield a little early on that one.
Very rip.
I don't think Best of 5 is the correct subtitle there. But I don't know how to change that.
It is, and they're just doing best of 5. It's fine. We're gonna be a little untraditional today.
Are they doing Best of 5?
It's what Forrest is in the impression of.
Really?
I had enough stuff going on today where I was not able to completely watch everything.
That was not how Forrest played his match against Anthony.
Oh, I mean,
I don't think
I don't
Forrest
think-
actually believed Best of 5. I think he was trying to think of how to phrase, oh, that was not a good time to go for that burst attack. Garchomp was beating on the ground.
also it's that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Magic.
Lots of field pressure coming for the grab. No. There's the grab.
Ooh, grab through
And
the...
he's gonna have just enough time left to do the burst. No.
No, he already used it.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
wasted it. And Garchomp going for the counter.
Super
That seems to be a
painful.
very reliable panic button from Wolfclock.
I think
We'll
so.
see if...
I mean,
Ooh, and then that's a good panic button for... Ooh, that lasts longer than you think, and it
the
wins
hit.
it.
Flag doing his thing.
That's 2 wins. That's not what other matches have been doing,
Well, where are they?
including
Semifinals?
the one with Wolfclock and Anthony. That was best of 3.
Yeah, it's best of 5.
If you want to do semis best of 5, then
This is
go ahead.
semis. This is winners finals. This is winners finals. This is grand finals. This is losers finals.
Sure.
That's how it's rudimented today. Because I wasn't able to stop it beforehand.
Stop what for him?
So we'll work on it next time. But that being said, we love you, Nintendo. Forgive us. But no, for real, I see a lot of just pure pressure coming from Clock. I don't think I see Wild Fox being able to handle it that easy right now. I mean,
He was able to pull out a lot of hidden tactics
yeah,
early
grab.
on.
Oh, yep.
The
yeah.
grab on the counter.
That's gonna hurt a lot. That'll even love even. Burst, good. This is a good way to seal it. If he can put on the pressure and get a grab, but no,
Not even necessary.
no, wasted burst, but
That's
put the
okay.
intimidation factor in.
Sometimes that's all that you need is a little bit of extra pressure so that you can find an opening.
I mean, even if Fia would have had that, I don't know if we should call it super armor or not, or
Kind of.
it's kind of
If
is.
you're using smash terms.
It's the best way.
Smash terms are not the best way. I hate to break it.
If it's the best way.
DDD down B does not win. Wow.
Neither does that aerial grab either.
That aerial grab. Wolf Fox. Wild Fox. Jesus.
Wolf Fox. Oh,
Wolf Fox Wild Clock. You know.
Yes,
But no.
pretty much.
Wild Fox has got to learn to mix it up a little bit with
Putting on
that
that
combo
pressure.
into a grab.
And that time off. Going for the shield pressure, but the
and
burst will come out.
the
and
extra armor.
That is going to hurt.
That's a thing to watch out for with power characters other than seasonal, is that they really do gain a lot of immunity during their burst.
A lot.
Even heavy attacks do not flinch Machamp while burst is happening.
Correct us.
So, ooh, and
But,
pushing
I
back-to-back grabs there.
Counters for days from both players, including pseudo counters. And get grabbed? No, not falling for that again. And we'll take the round.
Alrighty then.
Garchomp's mouth is scary. I never looked at it.
He just looks scary from underneath. Like down
He does, though.
here. Yeah. And Wild Fox, for some reason, opted for Whimsical Cheater, which is the random one.
That just doesn't seem like a good idea.
Nah, he's 3 times now. He's had but nothing happen.
I mean,
So-
exactly. I mean, it just defeats the point, pretty much.
Wolfclock able to read the grab this time though. He's noticing that. And he finally goes through with the extra hit instead of the grab.
But counter and painful counter at that. But the grab.
Great grab. Crit.
God, that's so
Off
gross.
the wall. Some immense pressure going on here.
Sand tomb in the back.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think Santoon is
The grab. Probably Sandstone then. That being said,
and that would be 3 of 5. All right then.
glad we didn't mark that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You and I have a match.
Yes, we do.
Pokemon are you battling
I
with?
assume that we're going to go on stream now.
But are Brolo and Swampy playing?
We are playing.
All right then.
That happens.
You gotta mix it
Was
up
the
with
3
that
in the
grab
O?
Island is
sometimes.
covered in battle stages is
Like, toward
because
the
we
end,
hold
once-
battles wherever the energy of the earth is strong.
I know. Well, every time I do it.
Just just want to let everyone know we're not abandoning. Wolfcock's here.
Yo, I'm back. And it looks like these guys need to learn the Garchomp matchup, as nobody is able to deal with all my mix-ups yet. But that works for me, right? Alright, but we're going to jump into losers quarters here, and we've got Tiny Tom versus Kiwi. Okay, so here we go.
Which Pokemon are you battling with?
And it looks like it's going to be Blaziken versus Sizzle. As these are the gentleman's mains. And we're going to see Magneton and Quagsmire
What do you want to do for your cheer
for
shield?
Kiwis. And for Tiny Tom, he is rocking... I forget that Red Dragon's name or whatever that is. We'll catch it here soon in the assist. Oh yeah, Yveltal or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. So here we go. We're getting started. And we are seeing just a barrage of fireballs here. But Sizzler is going to get the best of that projectile battle. But Tiny Tom answering back with the land combo here. And now just relentless pressure on the shield and an overhead to punish that attack that Kiwi threw out. And now we are seeing Latia with the assist to help Tiny Tom get in for some serious damage. And reverse Firebirds coming in, crossing up Kiwi, not sure what to do, and that grab was going to be canceled by the attack. And we've got Tiny Tom going to pull off that first round. So since we are in losers quarters here, we are still a best of 3. It is not until you get to the finals matches that we have a best of 5, like you saw with myself, Wolfclock versus Wild Fox. And now we are just seeing a trade of synergy bursts here, but Tiny Tom's is gonna find its play. And in for big damage, looking to be about 1/3 of that health bar, if not more. And Nidavel just setting up for Tiny Tom. Thought Kiwi was going to approach it with big damage, but he did wait. Waited for the aggressive approach, and now punishing with his synergy for massive damage. And now we got pretty even, but Tiny Tom coming in with the Firebird just to close out that game, and he's going to take it. So first point going to Tiny Tom. And we're going to see a Pokemon switch. Okay. So Tiny Tom will be locked in. Oh, but it is just going to be an assist change. Kiwi going with Dragonite team, and I can agree that is definitely the way to go. I love that synergy boost that the little fire guy gives you. And oh, Vincity? I don't know. But it is yeah, it's a really cool team. Now, Latia definitely has its purpose, though, and we should definitely see it out in a moment here from Tiny Tom, as he actually is probably, other than myself, one of the players that uses their assists the most. And here it comes in, but it is not going to get any sort of interrupt in as Kiwi just flies right through. However, Tiny Tom is going to use that hitbox as a wall. Get some extra damage on that combo. And now we just, again, see that barrage of attacks pressuring Kiwi, even amidst his blocking, into the corner and find that opening. And now we got Max on some of the assists here. I'm actually surprised Kiwi has not used his Vincetti to get up that burst, but I'm guessing he's going to be waiting for after his burst attack to use it. Both players actually now having their burst available to them. And no, that was the wrong move there, Kiwi. I don't think he actually knows what it does. But that's going to be fine. I guess it does give you a little bit of HP recovery too, which is what he was looking for. But Tiny Tom just going to put that to rest with huge damage coming in from the synergy. And now Kiwi down to fractions of his life. But Tiny Tom is just going to rush right into that synergy burst. Not expecting Kiwi to release it. And so we've got it pretty even, but Kiwi, no, that was Tiny Tom getting in for what looked like a grab, and now a combo, so he is going to take this game 2, and that's going to be it. That's 2-0, folks. That's all she wrote. So Anthony and Swampy will be coming up next. Solid. Yeah. Kiwi, I don't think you know what Vincenzi does or whatever his name is.
Vincenzi?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That, the little fire dude.
Victini?
Victini,
no, he has
thank you.
no idea what Victini did. I got launched super freaking high on that. That was crazy.
Yeah. All right, so let's pull back to the break here, and now we've got store owner Anthony, FG Anthony, versus Swampy, fighting his way out of losers.
All the way from the bottom.
Yeah, all the way from round 1 to make it to this losers quarters. So good on him. And now he gets to fight for an opportunity to fight you in bracket here. So winner of this match gets to take you on for a chance to move forward.
I swear I'm really not that good at this game.
Honestly, dude, I don't think any of us are,
No,
but this is where it starts. This is where it starts.
Yep. This is how.
Yep, this is where it starts. So
we're all in this together now, and it's fun.
Hell yeah.
I think you got most of us beat though at this point. You get
I have an advantage.
Too?
Yeah, so I have this HoriPad Pro controller, $30 on Amazon, and it's wired, so you don't get any like interruption or anything like that, which I love about it. And then also just the layout is what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But then another advantage I have on you guys is I play a lot of other fighting games. So I play Street Fighter, I play Marvel, I play dabble in some Tekken, which is the guys that make this game, and then I've played Injustice and stuff, and I have a pretty long competitive Smash career. So yeah, that expertise does actually flow into Pokken. It really does. Learning your mix-ups essentially is just I know exactly what to practice right now. You know what I mean? And you guys.
We're shooting.
You're just brawling it all right now. You know what I mean?
I was
beating on
trying to get some reads on Craig there, but most of the reads that I actually successfully got was because I know how Craig plays.
Yeah.
So actually being able to predict and read without knowing the person, that's where.
Well, and I don't know if any of you guys have spent any time in the dojo yet either.
A little bit.
Okay.
I've been trying to get some of Blaziken's combos down.
Yep, because I think that's honestly like when you're able to actually sit yourself down into the dojo and go through the combos that they want you to learn. You're essentially what are called your bread and butters. The easy to do combos or whatever.
Yeah.
That's when you're gonna start to see a lot more damage out of your attacks,
Yeah.
because it turns your 2 attacks into 4 attack strings. You know what I mean? And that's essentially doubling almost your damage.
Yeah.
So the damage output will be able to go up.
Anthony putting on early wall pressure here against Gardevoir, and she can't do anything to stop that because that is not her strength by any means.
Now, I do believe she does have a pretty decent anti-air, though, with reaching up with the purple energy. I'm not sure what that is.
She's got 2 options for anti-air, actually. That is one of them, reaching up with the purple pink looking thing.
Yeah.
A different one that she has, she fires 3 arrows. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Ooh, the counterattack break.
But it did look like he mistimed that anti-air there. Anthony playing a little patient, and Anthony's going to take out that first round. So,
though I do have to ask about your Garchomp. There is one thing that I cannot get a grasp. One of his combos that I cannot get a grasp on.
Okay.
Garchomp.
Okay.
And that's the one where you have to do the triple tap for the forward dash.
Oh yeah.
I cannot, for the life of me, do that without using the directional buttons instead.
Okay.
And I'm just not comfortable using those at all. Do you use the directional buttons? Or do you use the
I
stick?
use the D-pad.
You do?
I use the D-pad for everything. I think that is the way to go for fighting games on a controller pad. If you're using a stick, like an actual arcade stick, you know, obviously that's not an option for you, but a stick is even more superior than a D-pad, so. But yeah, for tiers of control for fighting games, I would say arcade stick, D-pad, then controller stick.
And now, why is the arcade stick better than the D-pad? Like, would you be able to successfully do the triple tap?
Yeah,
forward?
it's just pure precision. You get to use your whole hand for all of it, so.
Interesting.
You know, and I have not practiced poking with my arcade stick yet.
Oh, you have an arcade stick.
I do have an arcade stick.
How long
yes.
until we start seeing that bad boy brought in here?
Probably next week, honestly. You know, because
Getting
I do have an
Got
adapter
one
for
for
it. So we'll see. I have been contemplating just sticking to the pad, because I've even been thinking about using pad from Marvel now.
Really?
But I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to lab poking with the stick a little and see if that works.
What'd you do? Okay. Pokken Tournament, we have 3 systems with this now.
Actually, I went ahead and bought Pokken too. That's why I was able to lab it out.
shit.
And that's why I have a little bit of an advantage on you guys here, because I was in the dojo.
I wasn't sure if when you were.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if when you were mentioning that you were talking, you were backing because you own the Wii U version, right?
I do own the Wii U version, and Garchomp is practically identical. In fact, I would argue that he is identical.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know that he got any changes throughout. I think there was like 3 or 4 patches.
Okay, yeah. So, like, everything that I had learned in the Wii U definitely applies to the Switch version for me. It's just learning the new matchups is all I have to really worry about, you know, so.
Well, so you hold the title of Best on Wii U Pokken Tournament. You hold the title of Best on or in Green Bay. Hold on.
Yeah, and let's say Fox Valley, because
Fox Valley, there you go.
I beat some people in Appleton too. So
Big man over here.
in fact, Oath didn't even want to fight me. I'm so strong. He just dropped the
afraid.
bracket.
That's Oath is the Appleton guy.
Yeah, he was here from Appleton. He had to leave early though, so that was his argument there. So we won't hold it against him.
Excuses. So, how about we pay attention to the matchup a little bit?
Yeah, right. Honestly, it looks like Anthony's gonna kind of sweep this one out though.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna land. No,
The shield.
can't catch him before he hits the ground. But he is pressuring with that projectile. He is going to miss that first one, but almost looked like he had some shield pressure going, but Anthony's going to be able to Firebird around the final hit there. And now Swampy is 1 hit away from losing this match. And there it is. So Anthony is going to move on, taking it 2-0.
Oh, crap.
So get on in there, Tiny
That
Tom.
means I'm up.
And it looks like we are going to be Blaziken dittoing it up again. The rematch. So Anthony, for all those tuning in now, took out Tiny Tom even here on stream 2-0 earlier in bracket on winner's side. So this is definitely Tiny Tom's, chance to redeem himself and get some more revenge in here. And here comes Kiwi, our beloved TO, and now Pokken addict.
Pokemon Tekken it up.
You know,
I mean, Scizor
Scizor. I know. Scizor looks so cool. You have to get good with him.
I know, bruh. But now I can actually lab. It's going to be so good.
You know, I know. That's why I ended up just caving in and buying it.
I mean, good call.
Not only that, but I was in the Smash Brothers Facebook group. One of the guys that puts together some regionals in the Midwest. He's like, yo, I forget what his name is, but
some guy.
Yeah. And he's like, yo, what's up, Wisconsin Smash? What kind of games do you want to see if we put another regional in Wisconsin? And I was like,
Oh, I think I remember seeing this.
yeah, Rivals and Pokken. I'm like, both those games are super awesome, and they're getting a lot of traction.
Yes, they are.
And
Sorry, Marvel.
yeah, and he said that Pokken might be a reality, and that he's getting some experience with it in a tournament he's putting together in the South. And so I told him that if he wanted any help making that successful, to let me know. And he's like, yeah, we'll probably need some Pokken staff. So that very day I bought Pokken, and I'm like, well, it's time to learn this game.
Yes, it is. Bruh, I feel it. I managed to get this today. I saved up and I was able to do it.
I mean, I would love to represent MAG at a regional, even if it's a part of the Pokken staff. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So time to get good, as they say.
Pretty much.
Me and Garchomp.
This heavy advantage from Anthony, I believe.
Yeah, honestly, hard to say who is who. I'm guessing Anthony's player 1, so he's going to be rocking the red Blaziken.
Correct.
As player 2 is always the miscolor.
Correct. The variation with the weird band.
But I think we're going to be able to tell in a moment after this round is done who is who.
I think so.
All right, Tiny Tom looking pretty calm, so I'm guessing he took that first round, so we must be right here with our tags.
I think so.
Okay.
Tom's gotten much better at sitting on the right if he's going to be player 2.
Plus, I think Tom respects the Dragonite there. You guys stealing my Sis type, huh?
I mean, Quagsire wasn't exactly doing it most of the time.
I have yet to even explore all of them. The only reason why I picked Dragonite is because he's my favorite from the first generation.
Yeah, actually, I really like Quagsire. I like Quagsire as a Pokemon, and it's one of my girlfriend's favorites.
Oh, really?
But, yeah, she had it was her pride for whatever reason, but in the mainline game, she's like, I'm going to train Quagsire to 100, and then did. And good for you.
Nice. Yeah, props.
Yeah, I mean,
That can be easy, honestly.
in Gen 6, it was a little easier for sure.
Oh, it was?
Gen 7 is awful. It's forever. Nothing's above like level 50.
Woo, we got some fast moving
That
here on
being
the
said,
ground.
though,
Oh, good grab.
Burst being neglected.
Yeah, no one gonna get theirs off, but we do see the assist Pokemon coming in. What's that Pokemon called? That red dragon? Yevette?
Yetville.
Yetville?
That's what I call it.
Yetville?
I forget. It has a real name, but that's...
That's what you're calling it? I know. I don't know any of the pronunciations.
Yetville is the best I can remember it. Yetville and Latios.
Yeah, Latios.
And Brave Bird.
Ooh, and Tiny Tom coming in.
Getting the 2-0 on that first game.
Yep. And winner of this going to be fighting Wild Fox in losers finals.
Pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah, and this is loser semis. Sorry, guys.
Rip us. Oh, hello, Alistair.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Alistair is still with us, but definitely curious about the stream and our social media, so that was pretty cool.
Yes.
Always appreciate new viewers, and definitely looking to gain a new audience with the Pokken here.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I mean, as we were saying, traction. It's been interesting to see Brave Bird get beat up by a jump kick. I don't know if that would happen, but it appears to be.
Those frames, man. Got to get the active ones on it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ooh, and now Anthony using the same strategy against him and breaking that shield. So, guard break. Can you fill me in with the guard break? Is it like you just can't use guard while your guard is broken for like a couple of frames then, or what?
Sort of. It's actually technically worse in a game where combos are everything. When your shield breaks and you do that, you go into a stun. Unlike Smash, but
do you get a follow-up? Because it doesn't look like anyone has time to get a follow-up for it.
You do, but you need to be aware that you're putting on that shield pressure, and you can put up whatever setup you want to do usually.
Okay.
Depending on where you are on the field or what phase you're in.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, it's a very good thing for fast characters. I mean, as soon as it's over, as soon as you miss your window, they get their full shield back.
Gotcha.
So you really have to be aware of how much pressure you're putting on and when it's time, say, your burst attack combo or something.
Yeah, I mean, burst would be perfect for that situation.
Right. And
Because then you wouldn't
as
get
Scissor
any
and some other-
scaling either.
Yeah, as Scissor and some other characters, you have to be able to pack and roll damage because like Scissor has a combo that actually leads into his burst attack guaranteed,
Oh, beautiful.
but it has to be off a critical, which is interrupting an attack.
Oh, that's how criticals work. Okay. That's why counters get the critical then.
Correct.
All right, Anthony going to be taking that game.
Indeed.
So
Bringing no shame to the name.
we've got... no, this is still best of 3. Best of 5 is next round.
Which reminds me, next week we're going to do best of 3 everything because that's how Pokemon does it, or how Nintendo does it.
Oh, Nintendo does everything best of 3?
Yes, I don't like it, but that is what they do, and I respect that.
That's fine. That's
So
fine.
that's what we got to do.
If they want consistency throughout their brackets, I can understand it.
I can too, because then you don't get issues of is it best of 5?
Right.
I get that.
Okay, yeah, I just assumed all finals was best of 5,
Oh.
so that's what I went with. But
Yeah, well, that's all good. And
Dark
plus, I like
Eye.
seeing a little more show.
So, Tiny Tom, switching to Darkrai, you agree with this?
I do, actually. He's been trying to pick this up because Blaziken and Sceptile. He's been having difficulty deciding which one he wants to do. That's a really cool move.
Oh, the nice setup, too. Doesn't switch the phase, but definitely tacked on some damage here.
If Tom can get off the Dark Void move, it's really beneficial. He's able to pound on way more damage with that, like that. Now watch this.
What is this?
This sets up. It's a very unique phase. Or,
Like a state, huh?
yeah, it's pretty much. It's like I don't want to call it a second burst, but this is why he's a technical character because if he can get this off, he can do 1, 2, 3, and he chose not to go through with it. But he can go that up to like 5 times from both directions, and you can just ping pong yourself back and forth. And it's
How long does it get this?
it wears off after a 7-hour time. I'm not sure if it's on a lowering timer depending on how long the time goes, but I do know that it is on a timer. And lots of pressure, waiting to, interesting, wait out the shield. But now a different Luster Purge, and we're just gonna, that was really freaking cool.
That was weird. All right, so Tiny Tom going to go up the game with the character switch.
Yeah, I mean, it appears to be
Or going up around, I should say.
working up for him.
All right.
And if he can get it off, and he's not allowed to use his burst if he gets to it, but I think he would not have enough time to do it anyways. Interesting to see them both pick the same support both times.
Yeah.
And Dark Void.
So is that a grab, or did he press a button?
It is what happens when that move lands, as far as I understand it. Tom would know more about it as he's played the character, but if he gets it off, just
Ooh,
Yes.
good interrupt.
basically, as I understand in this phase, and maybe it switches out and you get a different match like field or dual phase, but uh-oh. And it's range, so yep, he's in it.
Yo, the catch. So Anthony probably will have some life left after this, and he does have his burst.
Yes, and his support. So
Okay.
he does have it going in his favor. Tom waiting it out. Knew it was coming, but able to get into the field. And he must be pressing a button because that wasn't the same Dark Void. And burst is going to hurt.
Oh no!
But he
hits the
shields,
block off.
and he's going to get the ping pong going, as I like to call it. I don't know. I hope so. He needs to get out of here,
Oh,
though.
he got caught pressing the button, but Anthony drops the combo.
Oh,
the
bro.
sweep, and he gets the damage. Can't get the 4th hit in though
And-
for a combo. The aerial.
Bruh. Dual phase. I don't know what that is, but you can see it worked for him.
Good. Wow. So Tiny Tom
Turns around, and he's right behind you.
coming in with the Darkrai. At
Yes,
the end.
and I mean, just for that reason, it's a really good mix-up.
Yeah.
You're like Blaziken, how about not Blaziken?
Right. So we've got losers finals
Whenever a battle
now.
starts,
Nice.
other Pokemon
Nice.
tend to draw
Hey,
in
maybe you can fill
from
us in with the Dark Void. Do you have a button press that you do, or is it when a certain move lands?
There is certain combos that lead into it, and certain moves that just do it.
Certain moves that do it, and certain combos lead into it. Interesting. So okay, interesting.
Okay, Tiny Tom, you're gonna do losers finals with Wild Fox. Now,
Shit.
Yeah,
Nintendo's standards for all of tournaments are best of 3.
Yes, we were talking about that.
And
Correct.
technically, I did beat Wild Fox in a best of 3 before I beat him in the best of 5. So if you guys want to run out the rest of the tournament as a best of 3, personally, I would be okay with that.
I think that's a good call. Let's do it.
Okay. So ask Wild Fox if he's okay with that. And then we'll just finish this out as a best of 3.
I think so. I'm glad to be able to get that. I'm going to go do a thing.
Because, then we get out of here sooner, too. So.
I also agree with that, because I would like to go in on a lab up a little bit.
Sure.
I mean homework. So much homework. One thing I don't like about college. I mean, there's lots of things I don't like about college, but the one thing I don't like about college is the extra homework.
That was the only thing I didn't like about college was homework. Anthony!
Yo, I'm going to go do stuff quick. I'll be right back.
All right. So, Pokken, what are you thinking about it, man?
Well, it's just something for me to do to help you guys out a little bit.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay. I'm down for that. Just putting an extra body in the bracket then?
Pretty much. I mean, you figure I haven't, other than right then, well, with running the business, I don't.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't think anyone would expect that you have, so.
Yeah, like I said, when you switched Pokemon, I was like, okay. The first time I ever playing against him, just like Garchomp, I was trying to use your Garchomp a little bit because I've seen it enough times now.
Right.
I think that's the first time I ever fought that Pokemon.
Yeah, I have yet to fight that Pokemon.
It's like, yeah, apparently, like once he's in a Dark World, you can't get pulled out of Dark World apparently, or something like that. He was telling me.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well,
and then he gets like extra hits in his combos,
and extra stuff, and it's like, oh, that's cool to know.
Interesting.
That's the advantages of being able to
lab the game out.
Delve into the game versus little shop owner.
Yeah.
I know to play one character. It's Blaziken. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. But here we go, losers finals. We're actually going to finish out the tournament in a best of 3, since that is actually with Nintendo's standards, which I found out from Craig. I assumed that finals would be best of 5, but it turns out they're not. So yeah, so here we go, losers finals. And Decicide, I think his name is.
Yeah, Ducii.
Ducii.
The only reason I know that one is Pokemon cards.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I gotta know. Unfortunately, I gotta know a little bit of these Pokemon.
Yep.
Actually, name-wise, visually speaking, yeah. About Moose said he's got. I got nothing.
Sure.
Card. You talked about Ducii the card. I'll help you out then.
Yeah, and that's apparently something that's going to be picking up a little more competitively around here, the competitive Pokemon card game.
Yeah, well, it's already big enough as it is. There's 2 stores. We're working on getting ourselves approved with Nintendo as we speak for cards, but with that, which also comes in the digitalization, meaning that it may become an official Pokemon store for digital stuff, so both like Pokken, but also Pokemon, Sun and Moon trainers who actually have competitive teams who want to actually, bring their A game out. We actually can run official
Nintendo
digital tournaments or weeklies per se.
Wow, that's awesome.
So, unfortunately, there's nobody in town. Actually, I don't think there's anybody, just from my research, a little bit I've done, I don't think there's anybody in Northeastern Wisconsin that does it. Crazy. There's
Nintendo sanctioned even.
I think there's Nintendo sanctioned, and I think that comes down to there's not too many stores like us who are willing to both do the paper part of the equation, which is a big part of it.
Sure.
But then also is welcoming to the digital part of the equation.
Sure. Yeah.
I can't think of any game store in town here, and that's even the game stores per se that have digital tournaments. Be it for Pokken, be it for Marvel, Capcom, Smash, etc. There's nobody in town that does anything like this.
Right.
With how many game stores we have just in town, and even really if you think about Appleton too. Yes, the Smash Bros community represents really good with Easy Nights and offstage and what have you, but as far as really supporting a digital thing like that, especially when it is recognized, because who doesn't turn on when Pokemon's doing all their championships that weekend on Twitch? Who doesn't turn that on probably?
Right.
Be it the card game, the digital game, whatever.
Oh yeah, if you're a Pokemon fan, you want to absorb all of it.
You're like, yep, I'm here. Don't mind me. I'm gonna veg out all weekend.
I even posted that we were streaming Pokken in the Pokemon Go groups around Wisconsin. So,
Oh yeah, it's a cool thing.
Pokemon.
And you know, with all the logistics, the nice thing is the communities come together very nicely to
What do you want to do for your
try to get this off the ground. Which means the more people that come out, the better, because then we have more buys in the tournament, the more we can spread the word, the better.
right.
And then the nice thing is, too, we're working on getting that digital official list, so that is the way that our events can be recognized by the Pokemon. So for anybody out there who's trying to get to regionals, who's trying to get enough qualifier points for regionals, to start really taking those steps, well, we would actually be, in theory, one of the only places in northeastern Wisconsin that could actually do it.
Right, which would mean that you would be the first stepping stone probably in that process.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
And here again, here's the new Pokemon situation. Like I said, this guy tripped me up so hard. So many times trying to hit him, like, oh, nope, apparently you don't have a midsection, so mid-hits or high hits don't hit you at all.
Yeah, that was
Wait,
pretty
wait.
interesting.
Yeah, when he was in the Shadow World there, that's what threw me off so hard. It's like, and unfortunately, a lot of my Blaziken tech is about hitting that mid. There's not too many, other than, just like in any other fighter, low kick, low kick, low kick. There's not really too many moves I have that can surprise. I can go low.
Yeah.
Like right there, he's now low enough where now all of a sudden he's mid-kick's always hit.
It does look like
But it looks like Ducey though is saying I don't care if you go
yeah,
low.
he kind of just plowed right through all those projectiles there.
Yeah. UCI's moveset is very much, if you notice when he's engaging, is always low.
Okay.
Everything is starting low, which is helpful for even the other Shadow Realm. It's okay, because if all of your attacks are low to begin with, well, guess what? I'm going to every time. And speaking of UCI, doing some low blowing. There we go.
Yeah,
That is
and it
a
looked
well-
like it scooped him up from behind.
Oh yeah, out of nowhere.
Oh, this guy looks like a badass.
Yeah.
This
Oh yeah,
all
DCI is the bad man hunt. It's the hunter. For you WoW fans out there, this is the version of your Huntard
yeah.
in the Pokemon world, because bow and arrow.
Oh, that's an aerial grab. It took me a while to get used to that. It wasn't until
Yeah.
like the final rounds that I was able to start punishing that.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where I'm hoping, if ever Hero Stolen Orb gets time in his life, start learning other Pokemon, 'cause that's going to be that's the key. 'Cause much as I'm sure everybody loves watching Blaziken on Blaziken or Blaziken versus Garchomp,
Yeah.
I'm sure some of you would prefer a few other choices
Yeah,
in the matchup department.
right. All right, well, it looks like I'm up. Gonna have to go try and defend my title here against this Wild Fox Owl man. And, yeah, sounds good. Let's see if we can get another caster beside you here, Anthony.
Yay.
What did I do, Anthony? Grill me.
You got your I believe the technical term is you got your butt whooped.
Something like that. That sounds about right. Yeah.
DCI seems to be your counter though, because all his engagements are low. So when you go you're going down low, that's what I was saying to the broadcasters. Blaziken stuff, everything's mid to high kicking. There's not too many low engagement style moves that Blaziken has really, and that's what you kept punishing me with basically.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically because, and so like I was watching Ducey there. Ducey just said, "Don't mind me. Everything I do engages from the down low and then upward." Your little tech there did not work. So.
No, not at all.
Points for the effort. But granted, I'm also the once a week playing right now. That's just in my free time.
Understandable. Very understandable. You run this place very well, and we appreciate it. So,
But here's finals. Best 2 out of 3 as Forrest found out from the official Nintendo-ness that guess what? It is best 2 out of 3.
it is in fact that. So,
Which definitely is a departure from a lot of fighting games, because usually you get best out of 5s or whatever. So yeah. But here we go. So we've seen Garchomp before do Garchomp things. Now
I've seen the Garchomp versus Decidueye before actually in this bracket.
Yep.
Ooh, and he's reading that grab off the combo that Decidueye goes for.
Oh, that's well. The Decidueye just said nope.
I think he read the no grab that time too.
Yeah,
Being much more-
Garchomp. Very much a angry thing. Interesting.
Ooh, and
He gets it. That's all his. He made him punching. Ooh, speaking of punish, goes for the strike, and Garchomp's like, I'm going underground.
Oh yeah, that's all. That dig that where Garchomp goes underground. It's a very valuable move in Garchomp's moveset because of the lack of reliable ranged attacks. That's really the only range attack right there. You just saw there.
As someone who's been hit one too many times with that counter of Garchomp's, I would beg to differ. Because that guard seems to have, infinite range.
Appears so.
Guard, also his tail swipe. I also beg to differ on the
Aerial tail swipe.
yeah. But unfortunately, Ducey, man, is as much as I'm trying to say impartial. Garchomp's got this pretty much on lock.
Oh yeah. And that's gonna hit
that
too.
should hit, and that should be game.
That is game one. And this game is it's not fair.
Well, let's see. So the question quickly becomes who beats is the riddle of the week, or now will be almost 2 weeks now, will be how to defeat Garchomp, because that seems to be what everybody's having trouble with is Garchomp.
No, I got to get past Decidueye first. But hey, I got an advantage. That Decidueye is my roommate. I can beat on him until he gives up the goods.
There, that's fair. So let's see. Any change of tactics? Nope. So far, how's your Lapras? Nice surf.
Interesting.
Good hit.
Decidueye was keeping a little more range there, but now he's just right back in the thick of it, and that's where Garchomp really excels in the thick of it, especially the walls. And so, I would like to see Decidueye take advantage of the range slightly more, but he's managing his own right now.
This little mid-range, playing mid-range is not terrible. Yeah. Not a terrible decision.
Oh, he gets the grab before he can get on the ground.
That was good. I did not think he got the timing was there, but apparently it was, just barely.
Ooh, but then he gets punished again.
Garchomp just punishes him super hard, but then Garchomp also gets punished by that.
Ooh, that was dangerous. Oh, and he goes into the soaring stance right away, but Garchomp sees it. This is neck and neck. There we go.
Oh, there's that
one.
That was skin of the neck there, skin of the feather.
Oh yeah, the feather, the hoodie.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Is he's got those two leaves. Okay. All right, so here we go. Well, good engage. That was one thing that Forrest had that Wolfclock had over Wild Fox here is that those engages, he was much more powerful on those. And that did shield the last hit, but it still doesn't go through.
Yeah, that's okay though. I'd rather take that last hit and not take the full combo.
Well, the thing is, you can't.
that might take.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it does. See, DCI says, "Don't mind me. I got you. I got you, homie." Somewhere, there's some lawsuits happening, I'm sure. Just like, golden arrows, wink of the eye, teleportation, I'm sure somewhere. Someone will say copyright or objection. Yes, there's some Ace Right for you guys. Enjoy.
I haven't had the chance to play those ones. That's all
I aim to please. Unfortunately, though, Garchomp says I come back and take that one.
And
So
the wall pressure
it
is
is
able to finish it.
1-all.
We'll see if Wild Fox can get the momentum back in this one.
Yeah, this is right now. This is not quite winner take all, but this is definitely still Garchomp to win. It's over, or just Ducey take this to game 3. Oh, get grab.
Reads the counter. The counter is not a good option for Wolfclock in that middle part there. As even if he does go for the continued attack, the counter will not get off in time.
Oh, got the grab again. Look at that. Those were very timely throws. It seems every time he gets in this he gets throw happy, and he doesn't even get punished well when he goes for those throws. He really seems more times than not. He's definitely getting the better end of it. Oh, except right there. Oh, here we go.
Hoping to finish off this round with the burst attack, but Wild Forest. Forest shields it.
I think he's feeling that one.
Ooh, we have a clap. And that finishes off. Forest lets the shield down for some reason. We got 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, in the finals.
And got pretty sparkle purples. And okay. All right, it is. So now it is truly winner take all here on this one.
Oh, we forgot to update the score.
Yep, it's
Nice.
okay.
We're good.
We'll just omit that portion from the video.
All right, all or nothing here for Wild Fox. And we'll see if he can pull it off. And with the Snivy support, that gives him a little bit more mid-range play. He uses it, but doesn't follow it up. Garchomp's able to come in from behind and finish and change the duel phase.
Well, that's a good little tech at the end there.
Oh, he gets the disappearing.
Ooh, that was good. That was very good.
Good damage there. That is a move that you don't see used very often. Oh, and he gets the debuff on Garchomp too. Garchomp is supportless for the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's about that. There you go. That's not. Oh,
He gets the
he only
grab
grabs
too.
the grab though. There we go. That's a good use of that support right there.
He's got the pressure. Ooh, but the dig.
I dig, man. I dig it.
Oh, and he reads the shield.
Yeah, that's all right. Now Ducey off the border though, so let's. Nope.
Oh, he gets the critical hit.
He gets the.
Not
Oh.
quite able to get the grab
If
off.
he got the grab, that was. It was either the grab gets there and it's over, or in this case, one quick jab.
All it takes is a quick hit to get out of that if he's going for the grab. If he's not going for the grab, on the other hand, there's
Yeah.
really no other option.
Okay, that one's double. Oh, that was a good throw. Yeah, you're both trying to be cute there, and it worked out well.
He
No,
goes for
let's look
another
at grab.
shot.
Misses that
He
time.
gets the disappearing though.
That's good though.
Decidueye really has a lot of options.
Oh, that's good. Give it there with a good. That was a good timing special. Oh,
The shield to shield.
shield the shield. You can shield if you want to. You can leave my friends behind. Oh.
We caught him
Yeah, got him.
animation. That's gonna be a good
Well.
chunk of damage.
Well, unfortunately, since this says no, I don't care what you're doing. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Ooh.
Now, if the
Gets
Decidueye is
the
lucky, he can. Oh,
I think he's too far away
I think
for
he's
that.
too.
Oh,
No,
he hits it.
Oh, just barely. I was with you. I was pretty sure he was out of range, but or in this case, he was there by a hair.
That was good judgment on his part. And now, once again, Wolf Clock is supportless for the next few seconds. He goes for the invisible again, but
Wolf Clock
gets
reads it.
punished for it. Oh, but
Ooh.
the vines. Oh, the panic support.
That was
1
good.
HP. Draco Meteor gonna equalize it at 1 HP, and the dig finishes it. That is game, set, and match. And tourney.
Yep, 2 weeks in a row. Garchomp gets there.
All right.
So again, now homework for everybody. I'm going to say not me because I'm exempt from homework.
Time.
The joys of
You're
being
the teacher.
The joys of being the boss.
There you go.
Is the basically they were going to figure out how to beat Garchomp because Garchomp now 2 weeks in a row is taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Sign off, shall we?
All right. Here comes the winner himself.
All right.
Hello.
Oh, that was very
You were the winner. I'm the winner.
Again.
Yes, I got to defend my title as best Pokken player in Green Bay.
I'm coming for it.
I know all you guys are coming for it.
Well, like I was just saying to everyone, the homework for the week where I'm exempt because I'm the boss of the store. I got other things to worry about.
Yeah.
Is basically the Garchomp.
the
Garchomp
Garchomp
equation.
matchup.
I mean, yes.
I mean, it really is. I mean, so far, basically, that's the $1 million question: is how to beat Garchomp.
Yo, he's tough.
Don't get
He's
hit.
got tons of health, and he hits hard. So you got to be careful when you're fighting him.
I imagine a lot of time you want to take advantage of those range attacks, but I mean,
Well, Ducia has actually the right play by playing mid-range.
I think so because he
Mid-
completely nullified my counter. Like I couldn't
Oh, yeah.
counter him because he would hit me from so far away.
Well, right, exactly. That's basically what it is. I mean, basically, the question now just comes down to can someone either not take maybe not DCI, but another heavy range-esque Pokemon. That's if you can't get close, you can't do anything. Your dig is your only real
Approach.
range attack per se.
I mean, the other thing is, I mean, we're all really new to this game, but timing would be huge.
Done.
We don't notice it right now, but power characters have a lot slower moves than any other character.
Yep.
And, you know, it's just going to come down to timing
Oh yeah, exactly.
and not getting hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, well,
But
shout
yeah,
out to Alistair for tuning in.
Yeah, shout out to Alistair.
Every
Shout out to
Tuesday.
Anthony for running an amazing store. Shout out to Kiwi for running amazing tournaments. And shout out to me for being the best Pokken player and running mag. So, cool shit. Oh, and then tip for y'all, get in the dojo. Get in the dojo. I spent probably an hour or two in the dojo in between last week and this week just practicing my Garchomp combos. That helps. It really does. Getting familiar with your character's power.
Next
So-
time it's going to be Smash Bros. December?
Yep. Next mag broadcast will be Smashers Anonymous Saturday for Smash 4. And then we actually got back-to-back tournaments this weekend and offstage on Sunday as well. And then, of course, we'll be back here next Tuesday for Easy. So,
See you guys then.
see ya.